I just want to put it out there that I think the girl who diagnosed me as dyslexic.
Lauren.
Wild Til 9! Are you ready?
Yep, let's go home. The average wait to see a doctor booked on ZocDoc is between just 24 and 48 hours, and that is a big flex when you think about that compared to the normal searching process. That's it. You can even score a same-day appointment. Once you find the doc you want, you can book them immediately with just a few taps. No more waiting awkwardly on hold with a receptionist. Go to ZocDoc.com/wild and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/wild, ZocDoc.com/wild.
Welcome back to Wild Til 9, episode 150, and first episode of me being 30.
Wow. So the wisdom's going to come this episode.
Oh, like the skin has never looked better. The wisdom is just pouring out of... Wait, no, I guess I shouldn't be losing the wisdom, right? I should be absorbing the wisdom.
No, you should be radiating it. You'd be resonating.
Radiating the wisdom? Permeating the wisdom. Bubby's and I touched foreheads together for a little bit so that we could exchange knowledge. And you would not believe the things that I learned from Moose today.
I have tried so many times just to touch foreheads with Lauren, and she refuses to share oils with me.
Jeremy wants to put, Jeremy also washes his face once every decade, and my skin is so sensitive. I literally can use the same sunscreen that I'm using every single day, and just the wind will blow a little bit stronger than the day before, and I'll break out. So the last thing that I want are your forehead oils contaminating my already just disturbed oils on my own face. Even moments after Jeremy's proposal, he tried to touch his forehead to mine.
No, I didn't try it. Our photographer said, okay.
Heads together is what they said. Right, okay, but you can touch the crown right here, the crown of your head together. You don't have to plaster foreheads together.
I'm just saying, between the extensions, the forehead, the eyelash, there's like 6 things I could touch about you.
Do you want me to be cute or not? Okay, I'm doing both of us a favor.
You're always cute. Next topic.
It's for both of us. I went actually a couple days without eyelash extensions. And although it did feel so incredibly wonderful to like wash my face and rub my eyes and scratch my actual eyelid, I was like, ooh, let's put these back on.
Would you call your eyes buttholes?
Yeah, they look like I got Pete Davidson butthole eyes when I don't have lash extensions on.
Rude.
He said that himself.
He does have a bit of Pete or buttholy.
Buttholy.
Yeah. Welcome to your 30s.
Thank you so much. I haven't thrown my back out. I haven't pulled a muscle of any sort.
Have you shared with anyone publicly what you're getting for your birthday?
No.
Did you share?
But I was so excited
to talk about it. Did you share with anyone
today.
how bratty you were at your actual birthday?
I was not bratty.
Okay.
I was not bratty.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
You did not give me the context.
That's part of the surprise.
Yeah,
surprises.
I know, but you didn't help me. You didn't help me lead me in the right direction. Anyways, the actual birthday day was great. We had probably the best steak I've ever had in my entire life.
It was delicious.
It was insane.
It was from New Zealand.
It was.
Apparently the Kiwis are big on raising beef in a very specific way.
Okay, and we're going to move right on from that topic. And then we actually went and had a drink at the bar that we conceptualized Wild Til 9.
Where we conceived this.
Where this podcast was
born.
Mom
and Dad.
It didn't have a name yet, but it was mid-spiral.
The right swipe was born there.
It was born there. But for my actual birthday, the main gift, oh my God, everything goes downhill. My mom even said, she was like, Jeremy has outdone himself and I don't know what he's going to do in upcoming years.
Because I can't just like buy my way into a cooler present.
No.
Like no amount of money that I know of is going to unlock a new level of experience.
No. And that's why experiences are always the best though, because like experiences are such a range in price. It's not about the price. It's about the actual experience that gets created. I'm just like,
Tell them.
We're going for a private tour of the San Diego Zoo with a specific focal point on the capybaras. And I just want to say, I want to put it out there and make it known to the world that a capybara did have 4 babies a couple weeks ago. And so I don't know if that's going to be really great for us or really, like, I don't know if she's going to be busy.
I don't think it hurts.
Even if we get to see the capybara babies from afar, I'm really concerned that I'm going to be giving Kristen Bell meeting the sloth, or Kristen Bell actually just realizing that she's going to be meeting in the future, in like future tense, the sloth. That clip with that played on Ellen, that Dax Shepard surprised her with sloths for her birthday. I think that I'm going to be giving Kristen Bell meeting sloths.
I think it's going to be endearing on the one hand.
Thank God we're already engaged.
And yeah, I do think that it's going to be one of the top 5 moments
Of
for
my
you
life.
ever.
Of my life. I will be bringing makeup to retouch up my face makeup because I'm a little nervous that I'm going to cry.
I just think that you're not.
I'm just thinking about it right now.
Yeah, I'm not someone who could be moved by an animal that I don't know, and I know that that's a thing for you, and I love it for you.
This is truly one of the best gifts I've ever received. It might be the best gift I've ever received.
We'll find out.
I'm so excited. There's actually, so the San Diego Zoo is actually where my deep fear of monkeys and
Was born?
Not
monkeys. All monkeys?
I forget. I can't remember what the main category name is.
Bonobos?
It's specifically bonobos though. Bonobos are the, I want to say, is it, what's the, not chimp, ape, like what's their overarching
primate
species? Is it primate? Yeah, I think it's primate. Anyways, bonobo is the primate that shares the most DNA with a human, and they look so fucking real and human in the way that they move and express
I've never seen one in
anything
person.
on their face. Oh, it is so deeply unsettling. It is so unsettling.
So anyway, we're going to the San Diego Zoo. I got a private tour for us. I think it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be so much fun.
And I don't have to walk anywhere. We'll have the golf cart.
We'll have the golf cart.
It's amazing.
We're going to bring some friends.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've done a great job of surrounding myself with friends who are also equally obsessed with animals.
Yes.
And it is going to be the best day ever, and I cannot wait.
The content from that day is going to be, I might even have an Instagram post after it.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be crazy because I'm still waiting on my birthday post, and it is actually August 14th.
You know what's funny? I think that there should be a study done on boyfriends who,
Like the strength of a relationship based on
and the lack of posting.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to think that I am quite happy right now, and I have zero interest in posting anything.
Yeah, but I think it's on a spectrum though. I think it's like the guys that are not posting their girlfriends or wives are either the ones who are being shady and don't want to put forth on social media that they are in a relationship, or it's the ones that are really happy.
I don't know if anyone's going to be like, I'm not sure it would be possible to find the time to book private tours and then also be in the content of you taking your fiance to see the capybaras, which will then be probably the most engaged piece of content you ever put out. And then also be shady. Like, I don't know how you would balance those two.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I know that if you're booking capybara tours for me, that you're not cheating. If you're on the phone with the San Diego Zoo coordinator, I'm positive that you are not cheating. You don't have the time. In celebration of episode 150,
Because for
3 years.
Well, I was going to say, quick reminder, we actually started this podcast on your
my birthday. I know. That was the first day that we ever posted was August 11th.
How to say I'm self-absorbed. I'm going to launch all my new things on my birthday.
Yes!
But it also does make it very easy to remember the anniversary, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Can we get married on your birthday?
That is what my parents... Oh, no, my parents did not get married on my birthday. They got married on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
And that will make it easy for...
Us to be around for their anniversary.
Every year.
Yeah.
Every year. And I always go to celebrate because they were like, oh, let's have steak and lobster for our anniversary / Christmas Eve. And I was like, this is a great deal for me.
I love that.
I love this.
So,
I love this.
What's the celebration plan?
So we have a roundup of essentially the last 3 years of content in the form of...
No. Just the last year. The last
Just
50
last year.
episodes.
Last 50 episodes. We have an award show. And I think that we need to workshop a name for it.
Okay.
So feel free to leave your suggestions in the comments. Ethan Klein H3 has the Steamies.
Oh.
And the actual Streamies are coming up. I got some dresses in the mail today. Tried some on. Didn't love any of them. But that's a problem for later on. But we have an award show.
Our award show would be like at what, noon to 3 Central?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or like just before dinner so you're out in time so you can go to dinner and be in bed on time.
Right.
We've cultivated some of the best moments from the last 50 episodes, the last year, and we've got different categories and we've got winners in each category, and it is going to be a walk down memory lane of the last 50 episodes.
I'm always shocked at what I do and don't remember.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Every time we play a game like this, I'm like, was I there for
Was
that?
like the with like the Mandela effect? Yes.
Yes.
When
Yes.
it's like we can both. No, that's what happened. That's not what happened.
That's not what happened. Or
Yeah.
when we played that one, I can't remember which episode. It might have been episode 100 where we were trying to associate who said what.
Well, and half the ones
That
I
was a
hadn't even
mind fuck.
seen.
Okay, right. So that's actually more of a reflection on you being a fake fan of our own podcast.
I'm a fan of our community, not our podcast. All right. So, oh, this is cute. Shoshana, once again, great work on the visuals.
Thank you, thank you.
Great choice.
Tillies!
The Tillies is a great name.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Did you not know his name, the Tillies? 'Cause that's
I
adorable.
didn't realize. I don't know. I don't know who the winners are. That would be if I knew the name of the.
Yeah,
of
like
the,
we don't need to know. We don't need a name of the award show anymore.
So actually,
it's the Tillies.
Yeah. So right. So actually, if you want to just go down to the comments and let producer Shoshana know that this was a great title and a great trophy with Moose's little face on it. All right. So welcome to the first annual award ceremony for the Tillies. The annual.
Did we get renewed?
Tillies
We doing this
Award.
again?
The first of the annual, with more to come.
First, potentially not last.
Tillies
Annual Tillies.
Awards. Maybe next year we'll even have a physical trophy.
Maybe.
That'd be
We'll
crazy.
ship them out to people.
That'd be so fun.
That would be cute.
I hope I win awards. Do you think I'm going to win awards?
No.
I think I will.
Okay.
I think there's a whole category related to spirals.
Oh,
So I might actually be the only nominee in the category.
well, I think that's happened before at award shows.
Okay. Welcome to the Tillies. Let's get started. Okay, so our first category, best medical advice. The nominees, we've got Dr. Mike on caffeine intake. How much caffeine could a 6'4" white male with below average heart health drink a day?
The recommended max intake is 400 milligrams, so I would stay under there. And you got to be careful because some Starbucks beverages, like the big ones,
Yeah.
the blonde roasts,
Right.
they'll have like 4 plus.
400
400
shots?
plus.
Espresso shots in there?
No, like 400 plus milligrams
Milligrams.
of caffeine. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'd
So
be,
you get in
I'd be
trouble.
dead.
And then when you stack that on top of Adderall and Vyvanse, how does that
my
look?
That's a lot.
Recommended.
That's a lot of stimulant. That's a lot of stimulant.
Got it.
What are you at today right now? That's 200 at the Alani News.
Today?
Yeah. So I got you a triple shot espresso latte this morning.
I'm at least at 1,000.
Oh, you're shitting me. 1,000 milligrams of caffeine?
At least, and then I don't even
You know
how
what?
much Adderall.
Don't even tell me the arrow. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Chris Olsen on tanning down there. Oh, this is a highlight for sure.
Seen that thing on TikTok where people tan their holes.
Yes, stunning.
I knew you would. I knew you would.
Jeremy has no idea what I'm talking about.
And I want to make sure that you said tan their holes.
All their
What do you mean
holes.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Need I explain?
No, I
Pull it up. I think in fact you probably can't.
I don't know. We
For a
might get
different
demonetized
platform.
here. We might get demonetized. Do you want me to do this? Like, I know this is my job, but
Yeah. No, I mean they're not showing us the holes, but they'll be like, they're
I
kind of
love the live reenactment.
yeah. They're
Yeah,
so
it's
the
like-
camera's right here, and they
Great
are.
core strength.
You're getting
You're quite flexible.
well, they're getting because apparently that area of the body never gets
it
vitamin
doesn't get up.
We actually, that clip on like social and TikTok got demonetized because he's wearing skin colored like shorts that match his skin tone. And so it looks like he's
I don't want
butt
that.
ass
I don't want that
naked.
monetized. I want that free for everybody.
Lauren on exits and entrances. What did I say? Okay, can you talk about anal? Why do people like it so much? Am I the weird one for not understanding? I want to give maybe this is a hot take, but here's my personal opinion on anal. For me, personally,
I can't fucking wait.
a holder of a vagina hole.
Proud holder.
A
Katie.
proud holder
member.
of a vagina hole
County member.
is that my butthole is an exit for me because I have an entrance hole. I do have an entrance hole, and that's what it's for.
I mean, what a take,
And I
Lauren.
stand by it. All right. And the winner of the first ever Tillies that we are giving out in the category of best medical advice is Dr. Mike.
Yeah, okay.
Woo!
To me,
And I think that this is more of like, I think this just solidifies the fact that you are drinking way too much caffeine and taking way too much Adderall, and I'm concerned for your health. And that is on ZocDoc. Use code WILD.
my turn? Well deserved. I loved the Dr. Mike episode.
That was such a good episode.
Don't open it, Jeremy. Don't open the thing.
Oh,
Don't open it. This is a winner.
Got it. Okay, so for the next category, we have hottest take.
I just feel like there's so many
It's
here.
just 3 like videos of me. Okay, first one is Hannah Berner on societal problems.
No, I actually think testosterone is the biggest issue in our society.
That's it.
No, that's it. Testosterone. Yeah, honestly,
Hot
men
take.
ain't shit. That is a hot take, and I feel like she really resonates with this like thoroughly. Like when she does her on the street interviews, I feel like this comes up a lot.
I continue to become a bigger fan of Hannah since having her on
Me
the
too,
pod.
me
All
too.
right, next one, Jeremy on getting married.
Oh, no.
God. My dreams, taking your garter off is pretty much half the reason why I want to get married. It looks fun.
It looks awful. Doing that in the like within 20 feet of your mother makes me want to die. Truly.
All you're doing is just sitting there.
With your head in between my legs.
I hadn't thought about that part.
Again, I stand by this.
No, once again, I hadn't thought about how that was going to be on the internet after I said it. That's the dumbest take I've ever had. Okay.
I'm so glad you feel that way now.
Lastly, Lauren on family interactions.
Oh no.
Let's point out the fact that our parents still haven't met.
I know. And we are going to keep it that way for as long as possible.
Like,
and things have gone swimmingly.
yeah, they have.
We have had 2 major, like almost like week-long, 2 weeks total of like family time of like conjoined families, and it has gone quite
Swimmingly.
well. Swimmingly.
And the award for hottest take goes to Hannah Berner.
Yes.
Men aren't shit. End them. Cancel
The way
them.
that my hair color is bouncing around in these clips
Yeah.
and me having bangs, and sometimes I'm like, ooh, girl, your hair was not looking good that day.
I'm just like glad that our lighting's now fixed.
Oh, I know. Yeah, the quality of the set really is bouncing
Yeah.
around too. It's a nice walk
We've
down
gotten
memory lane
better
as well
at
too.
doing this thing.
At everything.
All right, what's next?
All right, next category, we've got the thirstiest guest.
Oh my
no.
God.
Oh no. Our first nominee, Chris Olsen,
Poor Chris.
who stays thirsty. I feel like that's part of his brand.
Can't be quenched.
I feel like the best dating app these days is like Instagram.
Oh.
It's just like I feel like most of the dates I've gone on recently have been people sliding into the DMs.
Oh my
because
God. Well, you heard it here first, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
Weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, and by ladies, I mean
the
gentlemen and
Instagram is
gentlemen.
at Chris Olsen.
Okay, I just want to say, I did happen to be privy to something on Chris Olsen's friends only TikTok, which people I feel like don't use that often. It's not like close friends on Instagram.
You're introducing the idea of this feature to me right now. So there's like a friends only TikTok.
Friends only on TikTok. Yeah, exactly. And so I did see something a little.
Okay, just spill the tea. Might as well. Just
No, because then I might get kicked off. I might get kicked off.
Of friends
and
only?
Our next nominee is Mateo Lane.
Fuck Hinge. I hate Hinge.
Really?
I don't get the sponsoring. I'm sorry, but
They're not.
No,
First of all,
they're
they kicked
not.
me off Tinder because they said I was catfishing as Mateo Lane,
I
and they
saw
said you're
that. I
banned
saw
forever.
that.
And then I tried doing
Forever?
Hint forever. They're like, you are forever banned. I was like, what? Grow up. You're Tinder. Let's not. You're scraping the. But that is
That's bottom of the
scraping
barrel.
bottom of the
That is
barrel.
the bottom of the barrel.
So and then I was like, all right, I'll try Hinge, but then I didn't like Hinge because it was like, show a video of yourself and this and that. I'm like, look, this is too gay for me. So, and I wasn't like matching with anybody. I hated Hinge. And so then I'm on Raya, which you're not supposed to say that.
I know.
And they show you like 4 people a day and they're in Brussels. And,
And
I'm
they
like,
don't live
well,
anywhere near you. Yeah. You know what though? The way that you're
Yeah.
traveling and seeing guys though, maybe Raya is for you.
no, because it's not. I'm traveling to like San Antonio. They're like showing me who's in Sydney. I'm like,
Mateo
Thirst
Lane
quenched.
has had
man.
his thirst quenched.
A man.
He and his boyfriend are the hottest ever, period.
I can't disagree.
It's yeah.
He
okay.
found the right one.
Truly. And our final nominee is a duo, Trevor Wallace and Michael Blaustein.
Sex icon.
Sex icons.
Yup.
White
Big ass
boys.
dicks.
Single white boys looking to take advantage of our 98% female demographic
take
today.
advantage.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's-
Sorry, sorry.
That was a
Be
terrible use of words.
excited about
on a date.
Take on a date.
Yeah, hold hands, maybe slow dance underneath
A
the
little
raindrops.
forehead kiss.
Yeah.
A little forehead
Dude,
kiss.
Hand
forehead
a woman
kiss
some
is good.
sunflowers and finger her mom, you know, like stuff like that.
That might have been one of the most enjoyable 2 hours
That
I've
episode
ever had.
was so chaotic. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. And the winner for the thirstiest guest.
Chris Olsen for sure. Chris Olsen for sure.
Trevor Wallace
What?
and Michael Blaustein. He just said he wants to simultaneously finger your mom while also giving a forehead kiss. That wins.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, no, that
And also times 2.
the panel was correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The judging panel was correct.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't know if you guys are not remembering correctly, but they did tell our fans to DM them about 25 times.
You're so
in that
right. I
episode.
forgot. Like straight into camera too.
Yeah.
Straight into
Yeah.
camera.
No shame.
Chris for sure gave himself a little promo shout out a little bit, but not to the extent of Trevor and Michael.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, there's yours.
Deserved.
Ever dove into the doctor hunting rabbit hole, pinging everyone for their top picks? You're on the hunt for that doc who gets you, lends an ear, and makes you feel right at home. After what feels like a medical marathon, you've found them. Perfect location, serene setting, and 5 stars for the cleanliness. You're on cloud 9 until their receptionist says they don't actually take your insurance. Cue the heartbreak. I know. I felt it too. In fact, it happened to me but maybe just a few months ago. That's when you turn to ZocDoc, where the right doctor with the right insurance match is just a few taps away.
ZocDoc is a free app where you can find amazing doctors and book appointments online. We're talking about booking appointments with thousands of top-rated, patient-reviewed doctors and specialists. You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, are located near you, and treat almost any condition you're searching for.
All of the doctors on ZocDoc come with genuine reviews from real-life patients. There's no bots allowed. That's a standout feature of ZocDoc and a big reason why I personally went with it when I chose my doctor. Just as you'd scout reviews for a new place to eat, shouldn't you do the same for a new doctor? The average wait to see a doctor booked on ZocDoc is between just 24 and 48 hours, and that is a big flex when you think about that compared to the normal searching process. That's it. You can even score a same-day appointment. Once you find the doc you want, you can book them immediately with just a few taps. No more waiting awkwardly on hold with a receptionist. Go to ZocDoc.com/wild and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/wild, ZocDoc.com/wild.
By this point, our listeners are well aware that I am a major advocate for comfort.
It's like number 2 and 3 on your most important things.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 through 10.
Yeah.
And there is nothing that I cherish more than those moments spent in bed.
I would actually call you a comfort professional.
I am. I too. Soft and comfortable is my professional. It is my job to have a professional opinion on those
It's like
things.
it's required for you. Like if it's not soft and it's not comfortable.
No, there's just no forgiveness.
Which
here.
is like, you like cute things. You do like cute things. But if it's not comfortable,
it has to be comfortable.
not
and soft.
interested.
Whether I'm diving deep in my work, unwinding after a long day, or indulging in a movie marathon, the bed is my sanctuary. I literally get into bed every day and I'm like, I love being horizontal.
The amount of times I hear, I love being horizontal, is out of this world.
So let me tell you, the experience has been elevated to a whole new level since we switched to Buffy bedding. Every time I slip beneath those sheets, it feels like a hug tailored just for me. If you thought you knew comfort before, Buffy takes it a notch higher. To get more specific, I'm talking about their Breeze sheet set. You guys know that I am not a cute sleeper. I'm a victim of night sweats.
Who's you guys?
Everyone, I guess they're not in bed with me, but
Yeah.
I have been open in my experience of being a violent night sweater.
Yeah, I can confirm, not a cute sleeper.
Not cute.
Yeah.
And it is the absolute worst waking up drenched in sweat in a puddle of your own sweat in the middle of the night. I know that sounds quite romantic and
Hot.
sexy, but the Breeze sheets have been a huge help in keeping me cool throughout the night.
They are the hands down softest sheets I've ever slept on. Seriously, our old sheets feel like a sandpaper comparatively. They are woven from eucalyptus, making it softer than cotton or linen. That's a fun fact. This is also what makes them cooler. And by cooler, I mean less prone to Lauren sweating through them. Eucalyptus is research-backed to be more breathable than cotton or linen and perfect for hot sleepers. I'm going to cross that out and just say Lauren.
For me. Buffy products are consistently on best of lists. Architectural Digest and Glamour named the Buffy Breeze sheet set the best bed sheets of 2023.
Yeah, but we already named him the best sheet.
We also did that. So
Yeah,
the
so
Wild Till
us,
9 list
then
added
AD
to the list.
and Glamour.
See for yourself why Buffy has over 50,000 5-star reviews. Shipping is free, and if you don't love your Buffy sheets, there's a 50-night return policy on all orders with free shipping on returns and no return fees.
Upgrade your bedding with the Breeze sheet set by Buffy. Go to buffy.co, not com, that's buffy.co, and use code WILD for 25% off your first order. That's buffy.co, promo code WILD for 25% off. This next category might be I think will become one of the hottest ticket items.
Oh, okay.
And I
Okay.
think this is like probably going to be finale, or like at the last type level of material soon. The next category is the most iconic hotline submission.
I just want to put it out there that I think the girl who diagnosed me as dyslexic.
Lauren.
Fucking damn it. The girl who diagnosed me as dyslexic.
Dyslexic.
I think that she deserves to win. Just the okay, anyway, let's go into submissions.
Number 1. Ella on diagnosing
This is
Lauren.
also a tangent, but Lauren, have you ever considered whether you have dyslexia? The 3D imaging that you can imagine in your mind, as well as the kind of struggling to pronounce things and idioms. It's a common trait. I have dyslexia too, so when I hear you talking about it, I'm like, I sense a common spirit. Anyways, I'm sorry this is very long, but any advice for honestly incredible.
Truly, I will never forget this moment on the podcast.
I want to hang out with her so bad.
I mean, the way that she speaks is so eloquent.
Yeah. It might be the accent.
No, but it's also just the way that she speaks too.
Yeah, no, it's phenomenal.
Quite nice.
Also, something about like seeing the subtitles with her accent is like amazing.
The way that she speaks, being so eloquent too. Also, it makes the diagnosis feel a little more real because it feels so legit.
Right. Okay, sorry. Okay, the next.
I just want to put out there that I am a very strong reader, and I don't think that I quite resonate with this, but I apparently cannot pronounce the word dyslexic.
Number 2.
There was actually no one deserving of number 2. So
The most iconic Ellen submission, Ella!
I will say we had some great submissions. However, something about the way that information was presented.
It was incredible. I don't know if I've ever laughed as hard. That was the funniest submission.
I'm also so glad that we moved to audio for that exact reason.
100%.
Because that wouldn't have been anywhere near as impactful. It would have been insulting with just text. It is hilarious.
If you had read the words that she said to me and it was delivered by you, we would have had to break up.
Yeah, well, there's that. Next category.
Our next category is the best sex ed moment because we are an education podcast.
True.
The first nominee, Connor on in-flight boners. Connor had lots of questionable things to say. I don't know how I feel about this. The reveal.
So you're telling me even on planes, no underwear? Because every dude is rock hard on a plane. We all know this.
Really?
Brooke, we've talked about this. If you see
a
any
man,
given time, if it's a 50-50 split on a plane, you've got 9 boners on the plane at any given time.
minimum.
I just learned about this.
Because you're horny on a plane or because the air pressure?
Altitude.
It's tomato. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tomato.
You're going to see probably a 1/3 ratio at any given time of boners to
That's
flaccid.
changed my outlook of
The
flying.
moment we get above 10,000 feet, I have to sit.
There's a laptop.
Quite some time.
There's a laptop on
Wow.
that.
Right.
Yeah. I want to point out to everybody that I know it's tomato. That's the joke. As if to say,
Tomato
I'm
is funnier.
stupid. I thought so too, but everyone reminded me how stupid I was on the internet for saying that.
Welcome to the internet. Uh-oh. Lauren on blowjobs.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
You know my thoughts on anal are? A weird inception thing that's going to be very difficult for you to answer. Are you ready?
Okay.
What do guys actually like during blowjobs?
What do guys actually like during blowjobs?
And I love that you have to answer
I forget what I
what
said.
you think the average guy's thought is
Right.
before I do. This is great.
I mean, no offense, but I just feel like guys are really not thinking about that much during getting head. Like, I just think that that
None taken.
girls probably are overthinking what a guy is thinking in that moment. Like, I think it's like, oh, girl sucky, yay. That's what I imagine that your brain is.
Girl sucky, yay. It's not that far off.
Sucky, yay. The amount of people who really resonated with sucky, yay is crazy. I've had so many people come up to me and leave comments about sucky, yay.
I think I'm more offended watching this now at your lack of trust that guys are thinking about really intelligent things during blowjobs.
I continue to stand by sucky, yay.
And I continue to want sucky, yay. So I'll just shut the fuck up.
Right, great.
Raina.
Raina on long comers.
Something with the word comers.
I know. Hate that.
He
came the craziest I've ever heard. I've never experienced a weird cummer, and I've fucked a lot of people. His cum was so long, he had to take a breath in the middle just to get some air in his lungs and keep coming. He was like coming for so long. I was looking up at the ceiling. I was sharing a wall with Ashley. I was like, can she hear this? Like, I'm looking at the lamp. I'm like looking at the lamp. Like, can you hear this? This is crazy. Like, all I could think was like, I can't wait to like talk about this on the podcast.
Yeah. Like a long comer.
The way that I laugh at the exact same spots and the same laugh, I'm like, God, it's so annoying.
There's not much to add to that.
Oh, man. All right, and the winner of the best sex ed moment goes to Sucky Sucky Yay!
Oh, please.
We are an educational podcast.
We are an educational. It's fair.
Sucky Sucky Yay.
No, that's fair. All right, for the next category. Oh, wow, this is great. I didn't realize you got your own cacategory.
I know.
You
are welcome.
The category.
I'm a walking piece of content.
It's titled Favorite Lauren Spiral. I cannot wait.
Oh, no.
I did not remember this being said. And when I was watching through these episodes, I could not believe it.
Right? This is not a fucking left field.
That this happened.
I mean,
Guys,
what?
I wasn't in a good place, okay?
I mean, in what fucking world are you gonna get this I mean, that is ridiculous.
Shock value. I was thinking about getting Vlogmas tattooed on the inside of my lip for the intro.
Lauren.
What? Everyone.
That is dedication.
No. That is detrimental.
You guys try coming up with Vlogmas intros every year.
I mean,
Thank fucking God I did not do that. There truly isn't a tattoo on my body that I regret. I regret going to one specific artist, but I don't regret any of my tattoos. That would be a tattoo that I might regret. Actually, you know what though? I kind of feel like once they're on your body, you just like accept them as a piece of you, and you don't even think about if you like. I never wake up and I'm like, do I regret any of my tattoos? Like it's not one of those things.
yeah, but because you don't have Vlogmas tattooed on the inside of your lip.
See, yeah, you might be right, but we don't know.
I would rather get my ex's initials tattooed on me again than have Vlogmas on my fiance's lips.
I saw this crazy TikTok of this girl get a lip tattoo, and I don't know if there was a miscommunication on what she actually wanted, but she got a word. I forget what the word was, but it was tattooed on the outside of her entire lip, and she had to do full removal, but it was not even close to being on the inside. Like her resting mouth, just like having closed mouth lips, you could read the word was entirely legible.
Closed
it was
mouth lips.
Closed, yeah. Like your lips look different when you have an open mouth or a closed. I actually don't take it back. Closed mouth lips is really specific. Like your lips, open mouth lips look different than closed mouth lips.
Yeah, totally. They're basically.
I stand by that.
They're two different lips.
They're two different lips. And so her closed mouth lips had a fully legible tattoo on the outside. It was her entire bottom lip. It was crazy.
Can you imagine what your mother would think / do?
I think
that would be the end of her.
I would have to go dark on the internet and not come back or FaceTime until I had that fixed.
That you have to go dark in real life until you get
That's
that
what I'm
fixed.
saying. I would have to, no. I would have to go somewhere remote with just me and a tattoo removal person and
Until
figure
it's
that
done.
out before I could come back and to reintegrate into society.
Including our home.
Yeah. So anyways, glad I didn't do that. But if we want to all start a group brainstorm on Vlogmas 2023 intro so that this doesn't happen again in 3 months, I would feel really good about that.
Next. Okay. The next nominee is sending Diggy to boarding school.
Oh no.
Beanie Lauren.
Are we going to talk about how we're down a son this month?
You keep fucking saying it like that, and people are gonna wonder if he's dead.
He's not dead. I'm a little dead on the inside though with him gone.
So
I can feel my pain through this clip.
Approach this one. Diggy's at school for bad dogs.
No, he's not. He's not a bad dog.
We sent him away to
He's not a bad dog. No, he's not.
bad pub school.
No, it's not bad pub school.
Yeah.
That is so mean.
Yeah, it's school. It's
No, it's not.
Miles Speaks Dog School for Bad Pups.
No, it's not bad pups. It's not bad pups. The way my voice is like 3 octaves higher than it.
You know when Lauren's lying, and when you know that she knows.
He's not a bad dog.
You're right. He's not a bad dog, but he was he needed improvement, and he improved.
And he improved.
Mhm.
And he improved.
Lastly, betting against the proposal. Oh, this might be my fucking favorite.
I don't remember this. But a friend who I had told, I was like, oh, our parents are meeting for Christmas. We're going to be all together on Christmas Day. And my friend was like, oh my God, do you think you're getting engaged on Christmas Day? And I was like, absolutely the fuck not. I would literally bet all of the money in my bank account and both of our dogs on that not happening.
If someone in Vegas will take that bet, you should do it.
Hey, you're telling people to take our dogs?
No, I'm saying
My bank account.
We will keep that bet. You will win that bet.
Right. Oh,
spoiler alert, you're not being asked any questions
Totally.
of substance besides, can you ask your mom to stop talking about politics while my mother's also talking about politics?
yes, and religion. Can't wait. This is pre-engagement.
Yes.
Oh my God.
This is
Wait,
the episode before the proposal episode.
This was the episode that I was literally sitting there just the entire time going, I cannot believe that she is saying the things that she is saying. Like it took my absolute best acting chops not to spill out my entire guts.
Wow.
Yeah.
So spiraling about the engagement that I was so sure was not happening, that happened.
Yes.
How cute.
And the winner is...
I hope it's Vlogmas Lip Tattoo.
betting against the proposal.
Oh man, I mean that was just so crazy. The way, like the things that I was saying, not knowing of the forthcoming events, is crazy.
And I'd like to point out that you did not get engaged on Christmas.
Yeah, I didn't. So I would have won that bet.
That's why I said take it.
Yeah.
All right.
I
What's
won
next
the bet.
category?
Man, I forgot how unhinged that Vlogmas Lip Tattoo idea was. I should have kept that in my mind and not maybe said that out loud.
It was when you said it and then you looked at it, like it's one thing to say it. It's another thing to be like, no, that's how I feel. And I'm like, you had one chance to like take that back and make that like a joke.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't a joke.
I can't believe that we didn't clip that.
Yeah.
That blew my mind.
Insane.
I almost had to text you. Like
Insane.
Oh God. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
There are times in our journey where difficult choices arise and the path forward is not clear. Whether it's about work, personal ties, or other matters, therapy provides clarity, helping you remain true to your wants and needs throughout life's journey.
In my early 20s and even now, Sir, hold it together.
Now that she's 30.
I didn't even realize.
Back in your 30s. I'm sorry. Back in your 20s.
My day in the
Yes.
20s.
Back in the day when you were in your 20s.
The uncertainty surrounding my career often led me into bouts of anxiety, and I've been really open about speaking about that. Feeling persistently concerned about making the perfect decision for my future can be disheartening and isolating, but through therapy, I've learned to be present and rely on my intuition for significant life choices. Without this guidance, I truly still think that I'd be caught in the, whatever spiral I'm going through that quarter. Trusting yourself to make decisions that align with your values is like anything. The more you practice it, the easier it gets.
If you're contemplating beginning therapy, consider trying BetterHelp. It's a completely online platform designed for convenience and adaptability and can fit around your timetable. Simply complete a short survey to be paired with a licensed therapist, and you can change therapists at any time at no extra cost.
Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/WT9 today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/WT9. Mon podcast vous plaît?
¿Le está gustando mi podcast?
Bilingual. Let's go. As you can see, we both have super remembered how to speak the languages that we grew up learning in school. Like, fun fact, I did my entire high school, like all of the hard subjects in French. And it's been a while. It's been a while. But luckily, we have found Babbel, which has helped us brush up on our second language speaking skills.
I genuinely cannot think of a subject I struggled with more in high school than languages. I could not figure it out. It was the most difficult thing to me. It was the one thing.
You've always said that.
I genuinely feel like there's been this blocker in like it doesn't apply to any other subject like it does to foreign languages. I have such a hard time grasping that concept. But with Babbel, the interesting thing is I can see those little goals, right? The things that are like, it's not like the from here to fluent, right? In a day or two, but it's like from here to, I now understand how to have like this type of conversation with someone for the first time in just like a week or two.
Science says our ability to learn new languages peaks when we're children, and I clearly missed that memo. And since you cannot go back to being a 6-year-old learning Spanish, we've got the next best thing, Babbel. Instead of paying hundreds of dollars for a private tutor or fooling yourself with language apps that are a little more, that are that are just a little more than games. Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are designed by over 150 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks.
Babbel's designed by real people for real conversations. All of Babbel's tips and tools for learning a new language are approachable and accessible. They're rooted in like life's real situations, the way we actually speak, and delivered with conversation-based teaching.
Using Babbel's courses has been an absolute game changer for me in terms of acquiring real-life conversational skills. Like the amount of math and science terms that I learned in high school that I do not need in English or French, to be honest. The lessons are designed so that picking up essential phrases and sentences like ordering food, asking for directions, the bathroom, have almost become second nature. It's such a relief to know that whenever I want to travel, I'll be able to interact with locals without constantly referring to other language apps.
The very best thing about Babbel is their speech recognition technology, which helps you improve your pronunciation and accent. With over 10 million subscriptions sold, Babbel is real language learning for real conversations. Here's a special limited time deal just for our listeners to get you started right now. Get 55% off your Babbel subscription. 55% off, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/wild. Get 55% off at Babbel, BABBEL.com/wild. Get 55% off at babbel.com/wild. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Okay, our next category. Oh, this is so wholesome. The Greenest Flag.
Is it just 3 of me?
Oh,
of course, Jared Bailey.
Jared Bailey. He's like the spokesperson
All
of
right,
a
Jared
green
Bailey,
flag.
what, Loving Love?
Jared, we discovered that you had a tendency to kind of do a little bit of love bombing / like being a victim of love bombing and just like generally loving love.
I do love love. I love it a lot.
And okay,
Sometimes
but
too much.
you, when I asked you your dating profile, you had to re-download the app.
Yes.
Do you want to explain why?
Because
he's getting his rocks off.
okay, well, so
Zach, he's getting his rocks off.
He loves love.
He loves love. Jared Bailey is a walking green flag.
He is.
He truly
If
is.
Jared does anything wrong to you, he didn't mean it.
He truly did not mean it. That's what we say when Diggy does something wrong. We're like, oh, he didn't mean it. Though.
He didn't mean
He
it.
didn't mean it.
Yeah, like when he pees on the couch.
He didn't mean that. He didn't mean
to pee on the couch.
He didn't mean that. Oh, God. Trevor Wallace and Michael Blaustein being in therapy.
Oh, God.
So do we do therapy? No one therapy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We both very big
I'm a
advocates of
closeted
therapy.
emotional man.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how many girls right now just pulled up your Instagrams to DM you?
The DMs
They're
coming
like,
now.
no, right now.
It's so funny that therapy's like a hot guy, like good green
Yes.
flag these days.
Are you
'Cause
kidding?
6 years ago, if you told a girl you're in therapy, she's like, stay in
red
your corner.
flag.
Yeah. I waited, somehow they found a way to turn a green flag into like a red flag, but also I still
The green
it's
flag
still
at the same
green.
time. Also,
Yeah.
imagine if they won Thirstiest and Greenest Flag. That would be wild for them.
But like
I love that for them.
that would be their brand. That makes sense.
No, you're so true because that kind of is their personality.
Yeah.
Jeremy calling Lauren before the first date. To me, this is a giant red flag, a walking red flag. I think he's too mature. And is that a red flag? Like, I was genuinely stuck on that being like, something's not right.
Oh no.
Something's not
When I
right.
called to confirm our date earlier in the morning, I was like, hey, it's Jeremy. Just wanted to confirm.
Literally,
tonight."
I was like this. I was like,
She goes,
Your first date you called?
yes, call. Hey.
tell me that's not terrifying.
I would
Thank
not
you.
answer the
Thank
phone.
you so much. Thank you so
no,
much.
you meet him. Like, sure, you have to meet in person, but like, not you don't talk on
You
the
don't-
phone
no.
before that.
I picked up the phone. I said,
I feel so
are we
seen.
still on for tonight?
And I said,
And I'm not going to.
That's a text.
It sounded like she
Thank
just
you.
got off like the elliptical. I was like, yeah.
my voice cracked.
You can't have a first impression over the phone. That's not fair.
But it wasn't a first impression.
We
talked
had actually
before.
talked on the phone before
Years
because we
ago.
had worked together previously.
Yeah, you're not the only ones fucked in the
But
workplace.
no, but like, oh, God.
Had to end with a red flag.
I am so glad that I feel so seen in solidarity there between the three of us, the 3v1 situation
Only
here.
because like Gen Z and millennials are all just like antisocial,
we are only 1 year
awkwardites.
apart. We are only 1 year apart, babe.
I'm just saying, like, no. You're being seen by
Yeah.
by people who are also younger.
Sure.
Isn't Caleb younger than us?
Yes.
See?
Greenest Flag, and the winner goes to Trevor Wallace and Michael Blaustein being in therapy. Wow, being
So
the
thirstiest?
thirstiest and the greenest flag. I love that for them.
How did you just say that?
What did I? Oh no,
Flag.
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 It goes in the same category as me wanting to naturally say bagel.
Oh boy.
which I know is wrong.
Next category is the most uncalled for comment. Can't wait.
It's dyslexia. It's
Okay.
Ella calling me dyslexic.
First one, Jeremy on what Lauren looks like.
Oh, this is not
fuck
going to go
me.
well.
Oh God. None of this is for me. Let's be clear. This is all for you.
Getting my hair done tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
I have to get my extensions moved up, and then I have to get my blonde retouched, and which I know is your favorite.
Who the fuck knows what you actually look like?
Damn!
Lauren, you were in agreement afterwards. Hold on.
Genuinely, fucking not me anymore.
Yeah.
I think I look a little more natural now. It's so crazy to see how blonde my hair was.
Yeah.
So crazy.
It's nice to see your brown hair.
Well, now I look more like, I feel like natural.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were you gonna? I'm sorry.
I just think you look really great right now. How often am I telling you right now? I'm like, you look so beautiful. You look so pretty. You look so hot.
I know, because you hate bangs and you hate blonde hair. So it's like, I can do the math here. Anyways.
Next, Lauren on Jeremy's sexuality.
Cool. Because I think straight people are confused, like gay men, straight men. It's the same sense of humor. We just dress better. That's the only difference.
True.
Except for today, you're dressed much better than I am.
Oh no, I thought he was gay when I first met him.
Did you?
Look at his hair.
Yeah, the hair is definitely.
It's really good.
I have a bit that I don't think straight men deserve nice hair.
Go on.
I said what I said.
You know what? I think guys having nice hair is something that is really great for them, because not that men can't wear makeup. I think a lot of guys are embracing a little more of being able to feeling comfortable wearing makeup. But I feel like hair and accessorizing, like, you don't have that many things that you can, like, you know.
We just have to be naturally beautiful.
I know.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's hard being a white straight male in America.
I wasn't going to say it, but I'm glad you highlighted that. All right. Lastly, Connor on denim.
I think about this frequently.
Didn't wear underwear under my jeans today, and that's on me, and I apologize.
You're straight up just
Dick on jean?
always dick on zipper.
Dick on denim?
Dick on denim. I'm double D'ing.
Really?
Yeah, down south.
That's something we should chat about.
Right. I didn't mean to say that out like I'm.
No,
I guess
that's
let's just get it.
shocking.
Yeah. Not a big underwear guy.
Huh.
I think it's as sus right now as I did at the time.
No, me too. Anytime I see a photo on Instagram or TikTok of Connor wearing jeans,
You look for his penis?
I'm always just like, God, that must be uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah, I understand it. The only thing that I think it's okay for you to wear between you and your penis is boxers. That's it.
I was trying to check off some of the other things that could have been an option there.
No. It's just to me, like, there's nothing else that should be
touching.
Yeah,
touching.
Like no other pant.
Yeah,
should be directly on nut.
Do you act? This is.
I cannot fucking wait.
Like
what idea did that spark?
So like, I'm just curious. So like, because guys after they pee don't wipe after, you just give it a little shake.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever have to? Are you conscious of there being a little pee drop that could touch your clothing after?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm saying. It's like that gives you one less layer if you were to have like on light colored like khakis or sweatpants or whatever it might be, for you to have a little pee drop or something.
I don't know what he would have done in the South during Easter time with like the white pant season. Whether it be after Memorial Day?
Oh, I don't know. You lost me here.
After Labor Day?
After Labor Day, right.
Before Memorial Day?
Before Labor Day. No white after Labor Day.
That's right. Yes.
Right.
I don't know what you would do with a white pant.
Why?
With the dribble.
Oh. I also think about the amount of people that have openly talked about sharding, and that's a situation I don't even want to touch.
And he seems like a guy who that's happened at some point.
Connor Wood does seem like a guy who sharded before. Connor, I love you so much. I know it's gonna end up on TikTok, and I'm so sorry.
Not that I'm commenting on his,
his vibe.
It's just he seems like a guy who's like actually shard himself. Respectfully. And the most uncalled for comment award goes to Connor on denim.
We just called him a shardy vibe, guys, so I think he deserves the award.
In like shart light. Not like full shart.
Also, I think Jeremy might win this award next year. For Connor on sharding.
Yeah, no, a little bit of Inception moment. So that was the most uncalled for comment. And what's funny is like he said it and we all just kind of like let it just go. Not a joke.
Not a joke.
Oh, okay, not a bit. Cool. All right.
Oh my God. Oh, Okay, and is this our last final category?
I think we have one more after this.
I have one more, yeah.
You got one more. Okay.
I'll be ending
you're,
this.
sorry, you're the finale. You're the finale. Okay, our next category: best relationship advice. Oh God,
Okay.
Zach. I feel like Zach Justice should
Zach
not be
Justice
giving
on
relationship.
Magic Moments?
I know. On magic moments.
Okay, this was a shocker for me.
Oh.
Give him a chance.
Okay,
He had some
okay.
wisdom.
Yeah. So if your partner at the beginning of a relationship, if they tell you, "Oh, look at that bird over there," like you're really in tune to see every little detail in the bird.
Yeah.
And eventually, you've been together for a while. They're like, "Look at this bird." A lot of relationships be like, "Oh yeah, yeah." Just if your partner sees something magical in something, always look and try to find it as well, or at least acknowledge that they're trying to find that.
Yeah.
We're fucked. You know, Zach does this, and every time we do editing with him,
Yeah.
there's always one moment where he like says something,
Very human
yeah,
and
but
like normal.
you know, like he's thinking.
Yeah.
He's a man of the people. He's got like this underpinning of like,
You're like, oh, this man reads.
yeah. And then it's sandwiched in between 19.
Right. And then saying
just
something
like
Zach, can I fuck one of your moms? Or I mean, fuck
Jared.
Jared, can I fuck one of your
Zach
moms?
would say, Zach, can I fuck with your mom?
Yeah.
Your mom? And
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, got it. Next.
Caleb and Cameron on space.
Okay.
The craziest thing was with us is our biggest problem was that like when we have a fight, I have to talk about it right now because like I have to resolve this, and he is just like bottles up these emotions and cannot speak and like
Push it down.
he can't do it.
We
He
push
like
it down.
he needs time.
We'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow, we'll do it
Oh my
tomorrow.
God.
Can't
No,
do it. Can't
absolutely
do
not.
it.
Absolutely
and so
not.
I had to learn like we can't have a single productive conversation while you're upset. So like I have to give you that space.
I'll just start saying shit.
Yeah.
What he didn't say was more than what he said there.
Yeah.
I'll just start saying shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
You know what? I would say that is less about relationship advice and more about relationship advice within their relationship.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if that's
Yeah.
some people need space.
It's true.
Yeah.
Lauren doesn't understand that concept
No.
at all.
No space.
Yeah, not interested.
Oh no. Jeremy and Lauren on lying.
Oh boy. Oh God.
Oh God. Been gaslit or spiraled.
There are very few times in a relationship's life when it is perfectly acceptable to mislead, lie,
fabricate,
emotionally
manipulate,
project trauma. I mean, just all of the things to lead the person you love most in your life down an alley of
just a
absolute
path of lies.
bullshit.
Lies.
This is one of them.
Two things. One, my hair looks fucking incredible in this episode. I'm like, do I want to go back on? I
No.
don't, because it's too high maintenance, but my hair looks incredible. Dude, did you not have a voice in that episode? I
I
was like, what's going on? Maybe you're sick or something?
I was screaming the night before, or a couple days before, in like celebration of sorts.
Of something. Maybe New Year's? No, because we would have recorded. Anyways.
Not sure.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Okay, and the winner of the category for the Tillies of the best relationship advice is Jeremy and Lauren on lying. Woo!
I can stand in solidarity with that one. I feel good about that.
I feel like that is the one time that it is okay to be a pathological liar.
I think this last category is probably going to be my favorite.
Okay.
And also probably the reason we have a podcast in the first place. The Cutest Lauremy Moment.
I didn't know if Lauremy was a ship name or not.
No. People have really tried to. Lauremy is.
Wait, Lauremy or Lauremy? Because I think we usually go Lauremy. but
Lauremy, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, throw an E in there. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Lauremy.
It's not great, but it's the best you can do with our names.
We didn't have.
There's not that much to work with, and this is the best that it does get.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So first up, adopting Diggy. There's no way anything beats this. Oh, Diglett.
Who is this? Oh my God. Hi, buddy.
Okay, I don't want to make this
I
just
could
a complete
cry.
sadness overload if you're not watching the video. But we do have a new guest that won't be saying much all episode, who's also going to live here the rest of his life.
He also is kind of in the diaper phase of his life
Oh,
right
no.
now.
We took it off just so we wouldn't get embarrassed.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I could cry.
Nothing's changed. I love him so much.
I love him so much. It's so crazy looking back because we adopted Diggy in October. So it's only been, if it is August now, 8 months plus 3. So it'll be a year in the fall. But it's so crazy looking back at like life moments a year ago being like, we had no idea. We didn't even know.
We didn't even know.
We didn't even know. We didn't even know.
He's the best thing. I would say it's as impactful and positive as our engagement.
I agree. I agree.
Speaking of which.
The proposal.
I guess the engagement would have been a better title. My bad.
I think your dogs are cute. I think that is nice. I think your family's cool. I'm like trying to kick it with you forever.
Will you marry me? Amen.
Bro.
And that is what he said down on one knee, ladies and gentlemen.
That is not what I said.
That is not what you said. I talked to Joe Volpis on his podcast the other day, and I asked if they also both blacked out during the proposal, and he said yes.
I memorized my speech.
Yeah, but you said that you memorized your speech and then said something. You had kind of the pillars of what you wanted to say, but you went rogue on the speech that you had planned.
I did, but I remembered what I was going. I remember what I could have said.
Right, but you don't exactly remember word for word.
Only because you had just made it quite the journey. Literally getting, physically getting there.
Yeah,
because
totally.
you are not great with surprises.
I fully blacked out.
That one's cute. Oh, and lastly,
broccolini. So we've perfected a few things that go okay.
So steak and lobster.
Okay. Together?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Well, okay. I'm sorry. Are we being judged for steak and lobster?
I've never, just together, on top of each other?
No, steak and lobster. And then oh my God, like a broccolini.
That was so embarrassing.
I think he lost all respect for us right then.
That in that moment, he was like, I don't know if I can be friends with these people.
No, straights. Oh, man.
You know what, now that he's in a relationship, though, I wonder if he sees broccolini as I found my broccolini. It's not my broccolini, babe.
And the winner for Cutest Lauremy Moment is broccolini. Somehow that outpaced
beats the proposal.
Diggy and proposal.
100%. The broccolini. That feels right to me.
It feels cringy as fuck, but also right to me as well.
That feels right.
I think we should do this another 150 episodes.
What do you mean? We're gonna do this once a year.
No, we should do the podcast another 150 episodes.
Another 3 years. Do you want to do the podcast?
Maybe.
Oh, fuck, that's long. Damn.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't see an end in sight, but hearing it said that way is oh, damn.
3 years is a long time.
A long time.
But I see this and I go, oh, this is fun.
I know. But I'm also concerned if I do the podcast for 3 more years, I might end up with a Vlogmas tattoo on my lip or something. You know what I mean?
You'll have to stay tuned for that.
There's actually a handful of YouTubers who have the YouTube logo tattooed on them, quite large. I'm always I bet they regret that.
Until their channel gets demonetized or doesn't work anymore. And then I'm going to take this corporate entity off of me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I love memory lane trips.
Oh, me too.
Any I know, Lauren, you love goals, but any any things we want to try and achieve,
manifest
for the next 50 episodes? You could think big, create a dream guest, perhaps.
A dream guest.
Or not.
The only dream guest I can think of is Mrs. Lewis.
Oh.
Donna?
You. Fuck. I want to keep doing exactly what we're doing.
Me too. I feel the exact same way.
Yeah. Don't change a thing.
Don't change a thing.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix.
Don't mess with the cable management.
Don't mess with the cable management. I've been wrapping cables for the last 48 hours of my life over my birthday weekend, and my cuticles are not happy about it.
Anyway, I want to remind everybody that the hotline is open. That is what email?
Fuck.
You got it.
WT9hotline@gmail.com.
Hell yeah.
And we're going to actually add that to the...
it is in the description of every single episode.
We should add it to the RSS feed.
I don't know how to do that, but I can't wait for you to do that.
We'll do that. And then...
This has been...
Oh, and then and now that it's at the end and the very fewest people are watching, please hit us with that like and subscribe and a 5-star review, please.
Right.
It helps us out quite a bit because we would like to do this another 150 episodes. And we can only do that if it doesn't...
I'll get a Vlogmas tattoo if you do it.
We'll see you next week. And actually, lastly, before we go, I think it would only be right for us to call out the most important and the by far biggest winningest Tillie, which is everyone watching and who has watched and who has supported us for the last 150 episodes. because we could not do any of this without you.
Truly.
And we would not be able to do it in the future without you. And so without you, this does not exist. And we love doing it. And the only reason we can't do it is because,
It's because
of you.
So thank you. Thank you, Ella, who has diagnosed me with dyslexia. And thank you, Latvia.
Oh wait, how many subscribers / downloads, whatever the metric is, until we take a team trip to Latvia?
I think at 1 billion downloads.
Okay, got it.
We'll see you and we'll do a lot. Yeah. Actually, yeah, if you want to comment below for where we should go to in person, we probably won't do it, but it'd be nice to do it anyway. But no, thank you, Latvia. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.